Okay, in this video, we're going to create a class library. We're going to bring a database into it, and we're going to create a data class that will provide a connection to all the rest of the classes that we'll put in the library. Choose a C# Windows class library. And we're going to take that default class and just rename it. We're going to call it data. Now we're going to go to the project pull-down menu, and we're going to use the Add New Data Source wizard to bring our database into the project, as well as store a connection string for the database in the project properties. I'm going to select Database. I'm going to select Dataset. I'm going to hit the New Connection button. Make sure the provider is set to a SQL Server database file. I'm going to browse for the database. I'm going to test the connection. I'm going to click OK. Now we have a connection string that's actually stored under project properties. I'm going to click Next. I'm going to say yes here. This will bring the database in as a local resource and remove the file path to it so it sits right beside the DLL. Notice the connection string is called We Help You SQL Connection String. Just going to hit Finish on this data set. I'm going to say yes to an empty data set. Over in Solution Explorer, I'm just going to right-click on that data set and delete it from the project. Now, if we take a look under Project Properties, we can see that the connection string is in fact stored under Settings. The last thing I'm going to do is just copy and paste some code into this data class. This code provides us with a static class called data, and inside that class is a static SQL connection object. So all the other classes are going to use this connection object to connect to the database. Just going to add a few using statements here. You'll normally want to add system.data and system.data.sql client to each of your classes. Now inside here, you'll also notice that there's a static constructor, and inside this constructor, we set the connection string of our connection object to the connection string that's stored under project properties. So that's it for this video. The next one we'll see how to actually build classes to access this database.